And we begin this morning with Grammy-winning singer-songwriter R. Kelly. He has had a string of hit songs over 2 decades, including I Believe I Can Fly, that's probably his best-known one, Bump and Grind, and Step in the Name of Love. He has collaborated professionally with the likes of Jay-Z, Kanye West, Lady Gaga, and others. But R. Kelly has also been the subject of a string of sexual misconduct allegations dating back to the 1990s. And now the Time's Up movement is taking aim at him, giving rise to a campaign called #MuteRKelly. And in recent days, more and more women have come forward with their own devastating stories. I will speak with 2 women in moments who say they had relationships with the singer and are ready to detail what he did. And also parents of one woman who say their daughter is currently being brainwashed and held against her will by him, something the daughter has denied. But first, some background. For decades, R. Kelly, the 3-time Grammy Award-winning singer, has been accused of inappropriate behavior with women and teenage girls. And now, big Hollywood names like Oscar-nominated director Ava DuVernay, producer Shonda Rhimes, and singer John Legend are joining the #MuteRKelly campaign, spearheaded by the Time's Up movement. They are calling for an investigation into abuse allegations made by women of color and their families, and a boycott of Kelly's music.
Joycelyn is 22 years old.
Joycelyn Savage's parents claim she's being held against her will by Kelly, even though she denied it in a video obtained by TMZ last year.
Only thing we wanted from day one was to see our daughter, make sure she was physically fine and mentally fine.
In 1994, Kelly reportedly married the singer Aaliyah, who was just 15 years old at the time, a union that was later annulled. Just 2 years later, he topped the charts with his mega hit, I Believe I Can Fly. Kelly was the subject of numerous lawsuits brought by women, but has never been convicted of sexual misconduct. In 2008, he was acquitted of child pornography charges after the release of an anonymous sex tape. The jury couldn't be sure of the young woman's age. During an interview on BET that same year, Kelly's answer to a question shocked many viewers.
Do you like teenage girls?
When you say teenage, how old are we talking?
Kelly has denied all accusations as women continue coming forward against him. Please help me welcome Joycelyn's parents, Tim and Jonjelyn Savage. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So your daughter is still with him, and you heard her on the tape saying, I'm fine, I'm okay. And she's saying to you, stand down. Why are you concerned?
Well, the reason why we're concerned because Joycelyn is in a point of a situation of her life where she's being controlled. I know my daughter, I raised her from birth, me and my wife. So when we see those actions come out on TMZ and other sources, they only come out on TMZ. R. Kelly has a management team that controls his whole platform. So when my daughter came out and spoke that way, that's not my daughter.
You think she's being manipulated into saying those things?
Definitely.
So can we just go back to how you got connected with R. Kelly? You have 3 daughters.
Yes.
And they want to be singers?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, 2 of them were.
Okay,
the
and
other
so
one not, for sure. Yeah.
your daughter went to an R. Kelly concert, Joycelyn, right? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Originally, one of my clients came into my boutique, J. Savage Collections, in Atlanta, Georgia, and she had a contact that she was very close to, Mr. Kevin Giles, that she wanted to introduce us to. I had to hear about my girl. So we met Kevin Giles, and that's how it initially started.
So she goes to an R. Kelly concert in 2015. Later, R. Kelly flew you and Joycelyn out to a concert in Palm Springs, said she's going to be my protege. So you're thinking at that point what?
Well, everything was set up professionally. Once he okayed for us to come out, everything was set up to his female assistant. Everything was coordinated professionally, from the car service, airline tickets, hotels. So we actually communicated and arranged everything through the assistant. So we had no idea that it was any more than a professional relationship.
But did you know at that point, that's 2015, right? So
Yes.
Did you know at that point about the sex tape with the alleged 14-year-old and his attempted marriage with a 15-year-old?
I had heard about that. Yes, I was a fan of R. Kelly back in the 90s. But like anybody else that is a fan, the perception that you have of an artist if you don't know them is very different from Mr. Kelly, the entertainer, and Mr. Kelly, the man.
So you didn't believe those charges?
I couldn't say the way because I was not directly impacted as I am now. And looking back hindsight, I wish I would have knew more, but at the same time, no one had ever spoken out. So what we're going through now is more severely than what I would have ever imagined.
But there's a lesson right there for, people out there who, you sort of want to believe something other than what you know is staring you in the face. And now you've experienced, as you say, firsthand. You find out after you went out to Palm Springs that what? That he had been contacting her without your knowledge after that? They were getting closer.
Yes. Without our knowledge, she definitely was being contacted. We didn't have no idea that was going on at the time.
She was how old?
I think Joycelyn was 19 at the time.
And then, so she's in college, and then she tells you one day, what? She's dropping out?
No, she didn't tell us. We got a call from her roommate, and that she didn't return for the spring semester of 2017. Her room was completely cleaned out.
Because why? Where was she going?
We had no knowledge. We just, we finally figured out and confirmed that she was with Mr. Kelly. So we had just already paid tuition dues, renew her for the upcoming semester, and just out of the blue,
Her
gone.
room was cleaned.
So she moved in with him?
Yes.
Yes.
Then how did you get updated on what was happening inside of that house?
Miss Ashanti McGee was a big part in that.
Who's another woman
Yes.
who was inside the house who you're going to meet in a moment.
We became very close. She communicated with me for like 3 months anonymously over social media. And I was very thankful for that because a lot of things she was telling me, although I didn't know who she was, I was able to confirm that what she was telling me was accurate. Like one thing, she might call me and say, your daughter just left to go to class. And I called her. At this time, she was still living on campus. And I said, were you at the house? Did you just leave? And she admitted it.
What was it that you heard that concerned you?
It's not so much what I heard initially, but what initially brought us to the conclusions because the way that her phone was no longer under her name, no answer phone calls. And I'm used to talking to my daughter every day, or at least every other day.
Right.
And it became more like a cult.
You gradually saw things take over, take over her phone, take over her calling home. We are a very close-knit family, not just with me and Jonjelyn, her grandparents, her uncles, all that. We're very close.
So she wasn't allowed to come to her granddad's funeral.
So you felt that he was exerting control, that contact was being cut off?
Most
Yes.
definitely.
In December of 2016, you had an intervention with her, trying to speak sense to her.
Exactly.
And try to get her away from R. Kelly. You videotaped it and you put it on YouTube. Why
Right.
did you do that?
Because people need to know that this man is a predator. People need to know certain words you would say to Joycelyn. It triggered her. It triggered her to run out the house like a mad woman. And I was like, man, what is going on? When I reached over to take her back to her dorm the same day after the intervention, because I told Jonjelyn, I said, let's take her back to the dorm. We'll go visit her in the morning. And we'll try to work through this. And as I was taking her back to the dorm, we was downtown Atlanta. I reached over and she frizzed up like somebody had been beating on her. And it shocked me. So we pulled over, and me and my wife wanted to talk, and her roommate was there. Joycelyn rushed in and locked herself in the restroom in a restaurant. And we said something is wrong. But
There are allegations that R. Kelly is engaging in abuse of several women inside of his house right now, which we're going to get to. Physical, sexual, and emotional abuse. We reached out to his representatives. We also got a statement back from Joycelyn, your daughter, who says, and I quote, "I am an adult, 22 years old, and I call on my parents to stop telling lies about me and my relationship with R. Kelly. I'm building my own life and my own career. My parents are hurting me by depicting me in public as brainwashed or a sex object. It was my parents who introduced me to R. Kelly 3 years ago. They were looking out not for me, but for their own financial gain, hoping that R. Kelly would make me an instant star. I happen to care for R. Kelly, and I enjoy my relationship with him."
That is so inaccurate.
as you see that, Joycelyn's name is spelled wrong on there.
That's the point I wanted to raise, is that, so R. Kelly's representatives gave that to us, purportedly from Joycelyn, who apparently has spelled her own name wrong.
And that's not the first time that has happened.
So your belief is that was drafted by somebody?
Most
Oh, yes,
definitely.
it's drafted by James Mason. That's his manager.
But we do see Joycelyn on tape, like on the TMZ tape, saying, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. What, to the authorities, right? I mean, she's an adult, so there's limited amounts that the police can do. But to other parents out there, to women who, like you for a while, Jonjelyn, don't believe this about R. Kelly, what say you? What do you want people to know?
I want to know that Mr. R. Kelly, the entertainer, and Mr. R. Kelly, the man, are two different people.
Right.
And it is what he's doing to these girls is unbelievable, and not just from what I am saying, but I've talked to numerous young ladies. Approximately 9 young ladies have already came out, and it's approximately 4 or 5 girls that are still in the home, including my daughter.
Yeah, we talk to women on a daily basis who contact us, and they want to stay anonymous, but he have given STDs to that's uncurable. That we have women that contact us all the time, and we want to be there for those women, and that's the reason why we fight. We fight not just for Joycelyn, but for the other women that are out there that he's doing this to.
Thank you both.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.